Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the harrowing tale of Dungeons and Dragons with Telshi Mordish, Magnar Drivel, a guy whose name I can't pronounce, and our newest challenger, Mordai, versus Marabu Halcyon, the DM. Take it away, Marabu.
Alright, gang, in this short interim we've acquired a few more townsfolk and have learned that a lot of enemies are heading this way soon. So I'll go ahead and hand it back to you guys.
Well, I still asked a question. Would any of them be willing to fight?
I said that the bar windshield nutshotted the dwarf
Could I...
will take.
What's your name,
Will take.
beautiful?
For
Her
lack of a better
name
term.
is
Her
bitch.
name is Leah.
Bitch is more relevant.
Shut it, dwarf. Alright, Leah. Question. How many people in this town effectively know your face? Or know you? And not in that sense.
I'm a tavern barmaid, not the average winch, but most of the town knows me.
Okay. We give her a robe. We put her kind of like what we were doing before when we were escorting the dwarf. Should theoretically be free and clear passage to the keep. Worst comes to worst, she reveals who she is to townsfolk. They get the ruse, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how's that sound to you, dwarf? I mean, if nothing else, everything goes wrong, you get to kill a lot of stuff.
Can I kill her first?
No, she wins this one. You can have an honor duel of drinking against her later. Got a feeling she'll win that too.
That's too easy. That's way too easy.
Leah, can you hold your liquor?
You're not the first dwarf I've drank against.
Okay,
Won't be the
there we go.
last.
We get to the keep. You guys can have a fucking drinking contest. I'll tell you what, I'll even put 50 gold up for it.
On who?
For the winner.
Okay, I'll be in.
Okay. Now, question, Magnar. You say
Yes.
30 minutes, we have to be out of here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks at a hand. Maybe about quarter past. Ooh, that's a freckle.
Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done.
Indraconic, fucking idiot. Okay, so
About 30.
we're gonna hand her our last remaining robe, because the other one was too cut up, if I remember right. So, effectively, why? Why?
Plus, he did a good job outside.
For those of you who aren't aware of this, I just brought up the map. Fucking Magnar just got a goddamn inspiration dice for a joke.
or was that late? Or was that for me turning away all the kobolds?
That was turning away the kobolds and rescuing the women.
Okay,
All right.
so here's what we gotta do then. We gotta figure out a good lineup. I think it's smart to have at least the fighter in front, so it looks like we're fully escorting something.
And if he wants, he can go beat up any cultists or dragons or kobolds that we run across.
That don't believe our story. That don't believe our story.
Or-
Okay.
I don't want to say you sitting back, simply because I don't want you sitting back.
You don't want me disappearing on you again, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's a bad idea, but you could always just crowd of females giving you a little wink.
Well, here's the thing. If we put me and the dwarf in front, That'll give us the best chance of being able to spot anything before it spots us. 'Cause I've at
Yeah,
least I can at least see pretty good right now.
Me also.
If we put you and Leah in the back, that looks like we are, surrounding these people. Obviously, we have to disarm Bleeding McBleedingstein back there and her husband. They have to be completely disarmed. Because otherwise it won't look right. Are you two okay with this, Swifts?
Well,
You want to know what else doesn't look right? Your face.
it's okay, dwarf. Okay.
Yes, that's
Ye-
fine with us. I'll keep her.
Well, if worst
Causing any trouble.
comes to worst, we know that the Leah could. Her name's Leah, right?
Yes.
Leah can fight.
Don't you mean not kick?
That's why I'm thinking I give her my rapier.
Just give her a dagger.
Well, Leah, you got your choice. Rapier or dagger?
I'll take a dagger.
Dagger is easier to hide.
We don't necessarily... She's going to be pointing it to basically look like it's a weaponed escort.
I thought you said.
Huh?
Okay. Okay. I thought, out of character. I thought you said that she was in the middle because she's wounded.
Leah?
Yeah.
Why is she wounded?
I'm sorry, a dwarf almost killed her.
No, that's Lenon.
That's Lenon.
I only stabilized her
Lenon's the one that's wounded.
because
Not Leah, you.
Leah's
twit.
the one that kicked him in the nuts.
You twit.
And since she's the one that's known around town, we gave her the last remaining robe, and put you two in the back, put me and the dwarf up front, right?
I don't have.
You don't have what?
It doesn't have.
Josh. Adam. Keep copy. Press and hold one of the thumbsticks, I believe.
Yay! I'm back.
Are you back?
No. Now what did I miss?
But you and I were having a debate about the fact that Leah was the one that kicked him in the nuts, not the person that was
Yeah.
bleeding.
Well, I basically. I thought I asked if. Okay, maybe I didn't make myself clear. I was talking about the one with the one who fought Yin.
No, that one's not fighting. She's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Alright,
we've
well, yeah.
essentially broken
Then-
her spirit.
Then ignore everything I said because
Okay.
I thought we were talking about the one who was fighting.
So, Leah, are you okay with this?
Sounds good to me. The sooner we get to safety, the better.
Dwarf, get your ass over here.
Okay.
You sound like a fucking orc.
Alright, so I'm going to take the time, I'm going to hem up his robe so it looks more correct on him.
Just don't touch my iguana.
So,
No one has
Bibbs,
made
any
anything
input
that-
here?
I don't really have any input. You're just hemming up the robes.
So, no rolls, nothing, just, okay, good, it's hemmed?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
in. It's fine.
Cool.
It's still gonna look funny because all the cultist robes that they're wearing are all the same size, but at least it doesn't look unnatural on him now.
Okay, so does he get the +1 from the robe like all the rest of us now?
Depends on if they just detect his deception or not.
That's not what I'm saying. Does he get the +1 on, like, deception checks now? Or would it be better just to have made him a prisoner?
He will get +1 to deception for all kobolds, but not to cultists.
It's at least something.
Is it because I'm a dwarf? That's racist.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's racism.
Hold on. Never mind.
I'm throwing a riot against the DM because he's racist.
No. I asked because then that would just mean the thing that Jen said earlier. That would Why would I? Why did I get the +1 then?
Yeah, he's an orc.
But those were kobolds. They're the
He got-
unintelligent ones.
He's gotten
So do I-
+1 against cultists also.
Yeah. Do I not get the +1 then?
Yeah, you would. You succeeded anyway, but
But no, Bibbs, if there aren't orcs or dwarves and the dwarf doesn't get the +1, then the half-orc doesn't get the +1.
Yeah.
By your own
That's what I-
logic.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. So do I no
Oh, okay.
longer get +1s to cultists?
it depends on how
So-
closely.
So
Yeah.
Bibbs has like this hate against dwarfs.
Okay, Yaden, hold for a second. Like, actual mechanics-wise, we gotta get this figured out.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I will say that just for the intents purposes, how we've been going on, as for the way the raid is being conducted, the cultists aren't going to be paying too much attention to the half-orc just because he's a similar height. The dwarf, however, is a bit shorter than any of their known raiders, so they may be suspicious.
okay,
Alright.
can I make a question then? Okay.
Go ahead.
For any ties on bluff checks, it goes the way of the dwarf.
That's fine. I'll allow that.
That sound good to you guys?
Sure, why not?
If by story he's going to make it to where you don't get your +1, at least this way, if you tie, theoretically, you're fine. Right?
Right.
Okay.
I don't have a name for that one yet. I'm
Uh,
just gonna call her Ginny. Ginny, the one who could understand the the Orcish a little bit. She replies in Orcish that don't worry. Even though none of the cultists have half orcs in there, there are regular bandits and raiders running around in cultist robes that you can fit in with, if need be.
okay, well, then what's the fastest way to the keep? You guys are familiar with the town? What's the fastest way to get there?
The fastest way would be to take a right past this next building, and then take an immediate left, and then straight to the keep.
Alright. How far is it?
From where we're at now, I'd say a good.
Somebody is shooting off fireworks. Yeah, and is your parents shoot?
No, my parents aren't shooting off fireworks.
She estimates
Alright.
that it's about another 5,000 feet to run, going around the buildings.
Okay, can we shrink that into minutes?
As long as everybody's going at a quick jogging pace, you guys could probably make it there in about 10 minutes.
All right. So real quick, can we can I see how we're gonna be lined up?
Okay, if I understood them correctly, I'm just gonna kind of move you guys up here a little bit so I can actually place everybody in line.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, that's you.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. He's Deke's in the not Deke, but Magnar's in the back.
I thought he was in the front.
He's in the back with Leah.
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
in the
so you're
front.
in the front.
My suggestion, Leah there, me here. If you're gonna have him spaced out in that way.
All right.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Yeah, I hear the fireworks now, Doctor.
Yeah.
By the way, this is
it's,
being filmed on January 5th. Just for those who are curious. Filmed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Some
Recorded?
people are a day late.
a day late and $1 short.
Well, you just said January 5th.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
July.
Jesus.
I didn't hear that.
Nor did
didn't.
I. And I
No,
said it.
I heard the 5th. I thought you said July, but I think you may have said January.
We said
Alright.
January.
Did I? Okay, so yeah, there's the not a name or not a person speaking finally.
You should make a blooper reel, and that should go in the bloopers.
Well, no, unfortunately, I have no way to edit video, so it's permanently stuck in the video.
Reported.
So
Learn. Learn.
I would love
Okay.
to, but it requires money to get the programs to do it.
Yeah, doctor, give him
No?
money.
No, it doesn't.
To get the programs that can do it correctly? Yes, it does.
No, it
Because
doesn't.
I don't want to lose
Oh.
footage.
I'll link you. I'll give you a link out there to one that I use.
Jesus, they're going
Jesus
crazy.
Christ! You hear that?
Yes,
Is
they're
that,
going
is that fireworks or
crazy.
guns?
Yes,
One
that's
second.
fireworks. I'm pretty sure.
Can all three of you individually roll a D100?
Why? I don't trust you, DM.
Just please roll it.
In-
I don't trust you.
79.
Okay. 23. Alright, I need one more roll.
I
Doctor,
was
roll.
outside. I was outside listening to stuff real quick.
Roll a D100, Doc.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real DM.
Doctor, you could always
Rip.
take my role if you want.
No,
actually,
'cause I got.
his roll rolled higher than both yours.
Why did he do it hidden?
I don't know,
No,
but
what?
it
No,
it didn't have
he
to be
said
hidden,
roll
but
personally. He said roll in personally. But here, I'll re-roll it because actually, what's face got higher than me. But
It's fine. I mean, if the DM saw it, that's fine. I don't care. It's just, why did you roll it hidden?
he said each one of you roll one personally or privately. So I did it to the DM. What was this for? Well, I guess it.
I was
Find
checking
out.
to see if you guys would have any last encounters on the way to the keep.
But each. Okay.
You confused me,
Since-
Bibbs. So each of us individually have an encounter chance. So,
I
meaning
was
if
just- I was
Magnar
think-
got a 1, he would get an encounter, but somehow the rest of the party does. Oh god, you're being invaded by ghosts.
No. It was going to be if at least two out of the three of you had rolled above what I had secretly rolled, then there would have been no more encounters on the way to the keep.
Let me
But
guess,
if-
I'm the only one that got above your roll.
Actually, yeah.
Of course. You couldn't
And
just
that's only
let
'cause
us fucking get there in 10 minutes.
I
I give
Just
you
making
the
sure.
outs to get us fucking there.
That's fine. I'll take more experience. I'll level us up before we get to the key. I'm perfectly fine with that.
for lack of not moving any drawings, I'm just going to treat this as moving over a road. So you guys have successfully made it through one of the side alleys and turned back down the main alley. You guys are about 1,000 feet from the keep, and suddenly you have one last little scuffle.
Or we talk our way out of it.
That's true.
That means that.
So what? We're scuffling the floor.
Give me a minute. Things aren't loading fast enough on my side.
So,
Give me a
So-
minute.
so we win by fighting the floor, right?
We're going back to Final Fantasy 1 now, or no? What is it? Ultima 2 or something, where actually
So
the final
did-
boss is the floor.
So did we eat something that was like drugged? So we're fighting the floor now.
I want to roll to attack the floor.
I want to roll
Yeah.
for a crit on the floor.
Hey, at least I think I hit the floor. What's the floor's AC?
Why is nothing loading? God.
Probably a 0.
I definitely hit the floor then.
Yeah, you stomped on it. Good fight.
That floor is
Look.
very dead.
I dug a hole in the floor.
What?
I dug.
You could. I mean, no, that wouldn't work.
Hey guys, he just.
My stuff just disappeared for some reason. Oh, I know why. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just stupid.
Don't call yourself stupid. Let others people call you it.
Wait. Are we dueling cards?
He's just drawing cards at this point. I'm trying to wait for my library to actually load. It's being
So
really
what you're
slow.
saying is we're playing card games on medieval Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's do it.
It's
time to
time to duel. I can never do that fucking D roll. Hate it.
It's
time to duel.
duel. Wow.
You actually have to have
Wait,
a deep
wait.
voice because
We got-
Yami has a deep voice.
We gotta not get copyrighted, guys.
Gray always does. Now, see you next on Dragon Ball Z. I got him hooked on that one.
Quick question: how do you delete cards?
Drag him out and then hover over him and then click delete. Why did you draw cards?
Because I thought we were dueling.
No. Don't steal cards right now. There's actually a reason I'm pulling these cards right now.
I was trying to steal cards from a doctor, but I accidentally tried to steal from you. So a cultist and 5 kobolds.
That's no ordinary cultist.
He looks ordinary. He looks like
Do I,
every other
do I
one that
recognize?
we.
Do I recognize the kobold who is speaking English if he's still here?
I mean, as far as you can tell, all kobolds look alike, but no, he's not there.
All right.
Way
well,
to
I'm
just
in the
be
back.
racist there, Bibbs. Like, why doesn't he think kobolds are independent? He's already had a conversation with one.
Only because that one surprised him that it was well spoken for kobold.
He's
All right,
he's
you know what?
racist
You know what?
against kobolds and dwarfs.
I'm gonna give Bibbs that because I did one. Yeah, I took off the 2 point. Yeah, okay. You know what? You win, Bibbs. All right. Anyway.
So why couldn't Leah
Yeah.
speak half orc? Why does it have to be Jenny?
Jenny, I love you.
Right? Of all the names Bibbs could have picked, he picks Jenny.
All right. So what's going on?
All right, you guys have come across a last little raiding group here of cultists and some kobolds, and
So that is a normal cultist. Okay. They look different.
so the cultist hails your group and asks, "Where are you taking those prisoners?"
We're escorting them to the north.
So,
We have to go a roundabout way because of the fires.
ignore the north. That bunch of mercenaries and barbarians isn't worth our time. Bring them to the south.
Still gonna have to go around. Back to the south, I found a couple of our brothers dead.
Dead, you say? I'll have to
Ran through with a pitchfork.
ask one of our raid leaders to send a contingent over there to wipe out any pesky townsfolk that are still resisting. Don't linger around these parts too long. We're having a force arrive here in about 10 minutes to assault this nearby keep. Don't need any more prisoners getting wrapped up in this. Otherwise, they won't be good for anything.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can avoid that as a problem. Where at in the south are we meeting? Because my plan was to go to the north. If you're saying that's not worth our time, I want to make sure I take these guys to the right spot.
No, we're meeting at the southeastern exit to the town. The north was just where we were sending all our barbarians and marauders and all these other raiders and bandits that we paid along the way to help us out.
Very well.
They've been. Do you need any help leading that big of a force of prisoners? I can leave a few kobolds behind.
No, if you take a look at the woman in the center, we've already quelled them. It wouldn't take much more to be able to get them in line if worse came to worse.
Very well then. Guess I'll check the quadrant behind you and be on our way.
What do you say?
He's going to check the quadrant behind you and be on his way.
Good luck.
Oh, we talked to cultists.
Why are you moving them in such slow fashion?
I was debating on whether or not they recognized Leia in the robes or not. Alright, well, you've at least not roused any suspicions just with this group, so.
Oh, Carl Guard!
Well, then onward we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Unless one of you three has an objection.
I'm gonna get just
Looks at Yaden. Looks at the dwarf.
D100s are out my suit right now.
Oh wait, I forgot. We got to roll D100 just see if we get into another encounter.
We do.
I guess.
No, you guys don't. It's fine.
I rolled another
Well, we did-
79. Jesus.
We did it anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've rolled two 79s in a row on the D100.
Of course, I'd roll
Alright.
everybody just off the map. There we go.
All right.
I hope this is
Well-
actually transition screens for you guys. If not, this could be really weird.
There's a green ribbon. You drag that over to the next ribbon, to the next tab. Because that's what shows what your players are looking at.
Hey. Alright.
Whoa, we got purple circles and diamonds and triangles and angles.
Whoa.
He got creative on this one. This one looks like a trapezoid.
Hey, I drew this as best as I could for what at time frame I had.
You see what we have to work with, guys? This is why I didn't show you guys the map.
It's fairly
Hey.
accurate.
This is a great map. Don't harsh it. Don't harp it.
It is better than our episode 1 map, yes.
Is that the end? Or the keep?
This is the keep.
Wait a minute, I have a quick question. Can you drag my character to the center of the keep? Like, to the center of the circle? Please? Down one? Okay, so effectively, to give you guys a perspective, this keep is only about 3 people wide. As far as the tower goes. To put that in perspective, they cannot hold a dance party in any way, shape, or form in this tower.
I can
So
only
what-
scale so well.
What's the thing surrounding the keep?
Well, this is just the central tower on the
Okay,
keep.
you
The rest
can
of it
drag me
are
back
just
now.
the rest of the walls of the keep.
Gotcha.
So the keep's tower is outside of the keep.
You guys remember that map of greenness I sent you a while back?
Yes, this map of greenness that is now currently on screen. Yes.
Sure.
Can't tell how much sarcasm I'm getting out of this.
How about I send the link?
Oh. Oh,
I
okay.
like
I see
that.
it. I see it. Okay. That's
Now do you
okay.
now you can understand?
Yeah.
It's not the
It's
best,
a
but
horrible looking keep.
it's not the best, but I did with what I could deal with.
No, I'm looking out on the map.
Well, I mean, it's still a pretty good sized stone keep. It's just I can only draw it for so much. So big.
Just
That's what she said. I knew Dr. was about to say
Okay,
that.
so do we get to the gate? Are we gonna leave it here and end this episode with us unclimactically getting to the keep?
Can you do that? I just have to finish adding all my people now.
No, well, wherever we end this next episode is where I'm cutting the recording for the night. Because Jesse wants me to play Binding of Isaac with her. With slow roll? The fuck do you have? You got
All right,
Polyphemus.
No, you
what
still have to-
happens as we enter or come to the gate of the keep?
As you approach the keep,
I'm gonna
you
walk
can
in.
see a nice little contingent of guards, a few archers up on the walls. Is it up on the walls?
People are just materializing onto walls.
I'm trying. Give me some.
Tried to get you to do the maps earlier. Couldn't get
I
ya.
didn't realize I could already drop them on and it not spawn it on the other side. I'm learning this stuff as I go. Otherwise, I would have been doing this in some of my downtime earlier.
That's a lot of archers.
Yeah, it is.
Where did they come from?
They materialize. Don't you materialize?
Oh. Do it, I guess. Alright, so. That's cool.
So why would
Materializing
soldiers with
archers.
swords be walking along the walls? The fuck good are they going to be?
They're not on the walls. They're inside the keep proper.
But how do we see them? Why aren't they hidden?
Gray, I swear to God.
Which god?
Yeah, can you even remember which god this town has?
Shantia.
Oh my god, he does have notes.
That sounds like a black woman.
I just had Truth pray to her earlier to win the card game.
Right, to win the card game. Totally wasn't the rogue that botched the fucking guards. Taking
Secrets,
pity
secrets.
again.
Secrets. Alright, so,
You do not see the little man behind the curtain.
quick question. Why are we not dead yet?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
I had to do my little initial setup. I should have piled a lot more guards in here, but I don't have that much time.
Highlight over them, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V.
Anyways, I'm going to go ahead.
I tell him
and
how to do it, and he's just like, oh well.
I'm moving Leah to the forefront to
Like, I don't
hail
give a fuck
the-
about you, Gray.
hail the guards.
Hail, Flynn the Fine. She gets fucking arrow through the chest. Fuck you, cultist! She falls over, the robe falls off. Oh shit, dude, that's... Oh, man. Good shot, though.
What? Yeah, that's what I
That
was
would
gonna
be
say.
hilarious.
See that?
Where's-
Several
where's the
archers yell at the group to halt. And
They're just gonna yell at us to halt. Fucking cultists just walk up, just like, you know what? Hey, you guys, stop, stop, stop. Okay, thank you.
they see prisoners with them. They're not about to just outright murder them, especially since some of
Why
them are
not?
greatest
They
shots.
have arrows.
They have arrows. We have prisoners. You drop the captives. You get the
If they're
prisoners.
guards. So if they're guards, normally they know how to shoot arrows.
What if they critically fail and hit a?
Why are we helping him to kill us?
What if they critically
Anyways.
fail and hit a?
Leah spies one of the archers
Don't worry,
up
he's
top.
not going to listen anyway.
Leah spies one of the archers up top and yells, "Eric, if you don't open this damn gate now, I'm gonna climb up that wall and knock you off your perch."
Roll for intimidation.
I don't have to roll for intimidation for her.
Why not?
Because one, this is not an interaction between you guys and one of them, and two, this is a personal thing that they have.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, what she said. I'm gonna roll for intimidation.
Yeah, bitch.
Points an arrow up that direction. Yeah, open the gate.
Well, well,
What's my intimidation? Let's see.
I intimidate
Intimidation
myself.
+2.
No, you did get a 1.
got an 8.
But you didn't get a 1.
I got an 8.
Still got the same roll.
All right. Well, nothing happens for us.
But we haven't seen. We haven't seen the last one.
I don't think Yaden did anything.
Oh.
I just called him a bitch.
Okay,
That's
so we didn't
intimidating.
intimidate him. Oh.
Okay, I'll roll for intimidation. Give me one.
Okay.
Your intimidation is +1, by the way.
Yeah,
To
mine's a
guards?
plus-
10. You get a 10. I beat you.
Don't worry, you don't get anything. The guard wins.
Anyways, the guard on the tower recognizes the voice and the face of the woman screaming at him, and yells at the men down below to open the gate.
Isn't she in her cultist robe?
She is kind of in a cultist robe.
She threw her hood up as she approached.
You never said that. You just said she saw him and yelled up at him.
I said she approached.
That's
Look
right.
down-
You better listen to your woman. Or are you the woman?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we were going to get
Alright.
inside the keep, or are you guys just going to keep yammering outside?
I get inside the keep after I say that to him.
I'm just going to ahead and move the whole group of those people in there. And
I
move you guys
go
inside the
right
keep.
here.
Right where?
Right
Here?
there.
Alright. Just kind of putting you guys in the keep now.
I'm gonna stand near the keep door. I'm not going to allow the archers to be able to get line of sight on me. Like, I'm gonna
So
hug
basically,
fucking
like-
walls.
Like right here, basically?
Yeah, I'm basically going to hug walls so that the archers wouldn't have line of sight.
The guy I'm standing beside, why does he look like a fucking alien invader?
Is he an alien invader? Hang on, let's zoom in on this.
Intimidation check. Are you
Oh,
an
yeah,
alien?
that's straight up an alien invader. There you go, guys. It's a close up on the alien invader.
He is not an alien.
He
He is,
looks like one.
he is a guard captain.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
By the way,
Captain
question.
Kirk-
Here's a question: why do these barmaids have trapezoidal boobs? Zooming in on this now is really bad. Like, and they also have asses the same size as their boobs.
because we're
What?
officially medieval times and we made it into the castle.
Okay, so we made it into a castle. Trapezoidal
Alright.
boobs.
What's that?
That's something that's on the map, but you guys technically don't see yet.
All right, just wondering.
Right?
Little spot checks.
Leah, I thought you were captured. We checked the tavern and everything.
Obviously,
brother,
didn't
we were
check the
cap-
street behind the tavern.
Yes, brother, we were captured, but luckily the kobolds fell asleep thanks to drinking all
Hunter
that
brother,
ale.
Jesus.
Some brother couldn't even rescue his sister.
They went to the tavern to fetch her.
I shout out over to the brother. Has she ever kicked you in the nuts? She's good at it.
He looks at his sister, then he looks at this strange man in the robe. Take it, you made her mad.
Take it, no one's going to question the fact we're in fucking cultist robes.
I was just about to say something. It's just like, all right, they allow cultists here. All
Yeah,
right, cool.
that's like cool. Sweet.
What
All
did I
hail
say? I'm
Linnathon.
What I say? I'm like, nah, she likes me for my body.
The guard captain and chuckles a little bit, says, "You can disrobe now. That's not going to fool anybody besides those bandits outside."
How does he know?
So hold on. Before you say that, I look around. I look at the other three bard maidens that I assume are still a little bit scared right now, but not too much. It fooled your fucking town. Yeah, be hush mouthed.
That may be true, but that's not going to fool me. I've been getting reports of people fighting cultists out there, and I could only assume it must be you three.
You about said 4.
You've been getting reports.
Who the hell have you been getting these
Damn.
reports from? And
Your
why couldn't they
scouts
rescue
are-
your own effing town?
Your scouts are like great at giving.
Their
Wow.
his scouts are good at info, but they suck at fighting.
I'm saying that one in character, by the way.
Uh,
Whoever the hell's giving you this obviously couldn't save your own town.
When we were ambushed, most of our forces were cut off. We had everybody we could that was able to fight retreat to the keep. I had a few spies run around and keep an eye on things.
What, did they suck at fighting?
I'm sorry. Who trained these spies? Do they not know anything of stealth arts?
Why do you think they were never seen?
Yet they couldn't attack to save a fleeing group of women and children.
My spies do not go out in groups. They're only one person. What's one person going to do against a whole group of cultists and kobolds?
Shoo away 10 kobolds? Just raises his hand just questionably. Points at the orc.
It's yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it didn't
Anyway.
take much to make them go away.
You guys were lucky. Most of the forces we've had to fight here, we've had to fight
Indraconic
tooth and
fucking
claw.
idiot.
We've had to
Toshi.
fight tooth and claw just to try and
What?
reclaim piece by piece of the town.
Maybe we're just stronger than y'all.
Egos aside. Let's just get our money and get out of here.
Fine enough by me.
Yeah, we were promised money.
So, you the guy we see for payment?
Actually, you're wanting to speak to the governor. Governor Nighthill, he would be up in the keep somewhere.
Let me guess, at the
bottom.
center of Night Hill Keep. Could you guys put a bigger kill me sign on a guy?
The bottle cap guy.
It's only
Volunteer.
it's only recently been known as Nighthill Keep, thanks to the renovations he's been making to it.
Renovations, otherwise known as extortion.
All right. No, Toshi, quiet. By renovations, you mean the illegitimate ability to train your own soldiers to defend your own town. Instead, putting money into a keep. That's now about to get wrecked by cultists. All right. All right. Well, we'll go see this governor.
Hope you don't
Yes,
mind if I
what?
don't relinquish my weapons to your guards. What do you even call ill-trained soldiers?
Militia?
Militia?
Oh, by the way, that woman over there, you might want to go check on. She's bleeding a lot from someone attacked her.
Yeah, damn cultists.
Yeah, fuck them cultists.
You go ahead and
Obviously
move
not us.
everybody appeared technically off the map now.
Okay, so here's a question. He has absolutely no complaints about me not relinquishing my weapons, but we're going to see his governor. We're in cultist robes. Dear God, this guy's an idiot.
He's.
Uh,
You let me
all I
get
gotta
back
say.
to it. Give me a second. I'm
well,
doing like 5 things at once here.
yeah.
So, townspeople disappeared.
They're moving off to be treated. I don't have time to make all the other people appear. Anyways, leave the robes here. They're not going to do you any good, and the keep plus some of the jumpier guys is inside the
I'm going to
robe.
keep my robe. I'm sorry,
keep-
it's gotten me alive this far. I'm good.
You can keep the robe, just do not be wearing it, or otherwise the soldiers inside the tower may attack you.
Or you could just order them not to. Aren't you their captain?
I'm
Let me
only the
guess, you
captain
don't
of the
have
guard
power.
outside. I'm not the commander of this keep. I'm only the captain of the town guard.
What's going to be inside the keep? Shouldn't it be the town guard? Guarding the townsfolk?
Actually, the master of the keep is inside. He is
So,
the one in charge of defense.
one guy. To defend the entire keep. This I gotta see.
All right, I'm back. What I miss? Again. God, my internet.
Apparently one guy guards the entire keep.
Oh, all right.
Fine, I'm gonna take the robes then from everybody if everyone's disrobing. And I'm gonna put them in my disguiser's bag.
Is there any beer in the keep?
Up in the tower.
Oh yeah, you and your wife are gonna go drink.
Yeah, I go over to. I'm like, we need to have that drinking competition now.
I'll take you up on that challenge, dwarf. So long as the master of arms lets us drink.
Who's
What?
the master of arms? Are you talking about me?
No. I am talking about Sir Escabart the Red.
Who is that?
He is our keep's castellan and master of the keep. He's in charge of all the defense here.
Where is he at?
He's probably running around somewhere in the keep.
Okay, go ask him then. If he says no, we're still drinking.
So I guess Yaden's gonna be sitting around the bar.
Whenever we get to it, yeah.
Okay, did everybody disrobe?
Yeah,
Why are we disrobing?
because we were asked to, or like we could get killed. or
Asked to take
whatever.
off the cultist robes so nobody inside the tower attacks.
I don't disrobe. I just take off my hood.
So you want to get attacked?
I'm a half orc.
And what's that got to do with the price of tea in China?
Everything. I'm the reason why the price tea dropped.
You didn't have a good comeback. It took you like fucking 10 seconds.
Well, and then not only that is
I can shoot the dwarf again if need be. It wasn't hard the first time.
anyway.
You cut out because you fucking moved me.
Yeah, it's somewhat what Jen said, but that also means that I'm
Jin,
not.
who can
I'm
speak
not,
and is refusing to.
I'm not taking off the robe simply because I'm not wearing any clothes up under this.
So you'd be butt naked.
Yes,
Why don't you have any clothes?
because I don't normally fight in cultist robes. And the
And still,
chainmail.
why do you have no clothes up under the cultist robes?
I like freeballing. Okay.
Nasty fucker.
The
But
fact that in one of my videos now is an orc freeballing.
And you can't edit it out either.
a half orc freeballing.
Oh,
But-
Jesus.
No, I'm not taking off the robe.
I'm done with this whole campaign now.
But if you want, I will wait outside. Talking to Toshi.
I mean, that's fine by me. I'm hesitant to take off mine as well, but at the same time, do we really trust the dwarf to go drink?
Yes,
What's
I got
the-
this.
What is the worst that could happen if he goes drinks? Being out of our hair for a while?
I
He
mean,
calls it.
the worst
He
that could
gets into a
happen?
fight. He gets into a fight. We leave him.
No. The true worst that could happen, like in all honesty, the worst that could happen. He gets drunk, dragon sweeps down, gets eaten, causes the dragon to have indigestion because he drank too much, like, whiskey. That would be the worst that could happen.
How is that bad?
It's bad for the
We'd
dragon.
boot out the dwarf. We'd boot out the dwarf, and the dragon will leave. We'll be heroes.
Okay, let him drink. I like this idea.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to roll? Do you want to do an initial, a deception check, investigation check to see if I'm telling the truth or I'm speaking out my ass?
No, I'm good with this. I'm good with this,
Okay.
actually. I mean, dragon gets indigestion, leaves. We're heroes. I mean, we win. It's...
Or he gets indigestions, burps, and blows.
Theoretically,
away
heroes
keep
get
down.
paid, so we make money.
Or he gets indigestion, burps, and burns the whole keep down with y'all inside it.
I've
Alright,
already
so
survived
worst
some
case
burning
scenario.
buildings.
Yeah. All right. So I guess it's up to you. You want me to walk in there with you?
No, if you can actually, for lack of a better phrase, keep an eye on the dwarf. I really don't want to go in there solo, but worst
I'll take
comes
the
to
guy.
worst, I've got my darts.
I take the girl and we go to drink.
All right. I basically I take off the hood of my robe, and I put around my necklace of my god.
I'll have Eric talk to Escobert for you to make sure that you guys aren't gonna get attacked for the robe. We'll see if we can find you some other clothing.
I don't exactly care that he's
Okay.
naked. I mean, if nothing else, for lack of a better phrase, didn't that kind of go with, your goddess here? Of nature, being natural? Just being naturally orcish?
Nature's one
Are
thing.
you
Nobody
talking-
wants to look at a naked half orc.
Jesus, you just got discriminated against.
No, that was just my comment, not the
Oh.
characters.
But-
See,
I was about to say.
Bibbs discriminates against dwarfs and the orc.
everybody.
Apparently.
That's not human.
Did your mom ever treat you manners?
Treat you manners?
True.
What?
All right.
Treat you?
Essentially,
Treat you?
while
I guess
while
the-
Gray's doing his thing, I'm going to take my stuff and I'm going to go look for a bed. I'm exhausted and I'm spent and I'm out of spells.
All right. So
And
tell
out of
she,
talent,
are you
Kevin.
staying outside?
No, tell she has to go talk to Mr. Keep Man to get paid.
Okay, so you're coming in with us. That's what I want to make sure.
Coming in with us?
Well, everybody else is going inside the keep, so the tower.
Except for the one guard who can basically keep our ass from being killed.
He sent Eric ahead of time to tell Escobar what's going on.
Is that still about the executioner guy?
This one, he's the
Yeah,
master of arms.
Yeah, he looks like the
Fucking
executioner.
Jen.
Actually, he doesn't have a wand, he has a staff. Get it right?
Actually,
Longer piece
I don't
of
have
wood.
a staff of. Yes, I do. Wow, I'm dumb. Yeah, I've got a staff.
Anyways, at the entrance to the tower, you see Eric and Leah talking to.
So that I don't
Looks
seem
like-
as crazy. Here's the words that we're making comments about.
All right, so
Anyway,
what's
you guys see
tell
the
she-
No?
Sorry,
hey,
might cut
you
out.
gotta see,
Might cut out for a second.
You gotta see it.
You guys see the master of the keep, a very grizzled-looking dwarf. He's wearing some splint mail, wearing a wicked-looking battle axe, and a pretty good-sized shield to go with it.
What kind of shield? The one. Never mind. I'm not in there.
I'd love to know where we're standing.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much. You can see through the entrance. You guys can all see the dwarf.
The dwarf with the
Alright,
wicked looking
what
shield.
What kind of shield is he wearing? Or have?
He
Or
is.
does it look like he has?
His shield looks like a large, heavy iron shield.
So not a tower.
By the way,
It's
guys,
not a
I'm
tower
gonna have
shield,
to
no.
wrap this up pretty soon. There's a pretty bad storm rolling in. I'm seeing a lot of lightning.
All right.
Just so the video doesn't get snipped.
Are you sure it ain't fireworks for
No,
July?
it is definitely lightning. We've been expecting a really bad storm today.
Hmm.
So I guess just later than they expected.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you wouldn't have interrupted Bibbs as he was telling you what we see,
Go ahead, go.
So the dwarf begrudgingly he welcomes you to the keep, saying we could use all the help we can get. If you're
We're not
looking
here to
for-
help you.
If you're looking to get paid, as Leah's telling me, you need to talk to the governor. He is on the top of the tower on the far side.
Then I chime in. Where's the beer?
Sadly, all of our regular beer is gone, but I did manage to save a few casks of ale.
That's fine.
It's 10 gold
wish
in
to-
it if you let the dwarf touch it.
If you wish to drink, follow me.
All right. Me and her will
Did
follow you.
he hear me?
You said 10 gold if you let the dwarf touch it?
Hmm?
Well, what do you mean?
He lets the dwarf drink.
He's already
Oh,
gonna let me drink.
He's already going to let you drink. It's a fellow dwarf. He's going to let the dwarf drink.
And the girl has to come too.
He said they were his
Is-
specialty casks that he saved, so doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna let them drink it, but okay.
Well, they're just the only things you could save from the tavern.
Because he couldn't save his fucking sister.
This is the dwarf, not the Hoard.
Yeah, don't you know, Grace? It's the dwarf, leader of the defense of this town, apparently.
Hey, he can take some time to drink. He just knows not to drink as much as these two are probably going to drink.
Alright, that's,
Yeah, we're gonna drink our asses off. It's drinking competition.
So Eric tells you that while escorts escorting them to our makeshift bar, he'll lead you to the governor.
Well, isn't the orc supposed to be keeping an eye on the dwarf?
Are you following him over to the bar? Doc?
Doctor! Is he even here?
He's here-ish. Anyway, Telshi, I take it you're going to follow the...
I'm here to get
Or-
paid.
Hi, I'm back. What I
Hey,
miss?
welcome back.
Again.
Say,
Good job
say
pulling
you're,
it in that same BRB.
Are you following the dwarf to keep an eye on him, or are you coming with me?
I'm looking for a bed in this keep.
Alright.
Uh,
Then you'll be going inside
Yo,
the tower.
Featherhead, where the hell can this guy sleep?
Getting there, you guys haven't even let me get you guys inside the tower yet, jeez.
What?
I'm talking to the town guard captain.
Well, actually, you're being escorted by Eric, who's kind of giving you a tour if you listen for 5 minutes instead of being cranky.
Alright, so anyway, well, as he's being escorted on a tour of the town, I talk to the town keep and be like, oh, excuse me, do you have any place where one can lay his head to rest and restore?
Yes, it's just inside the tower on our lowest levels.
Oh, what?
The second room to the right should have a few empty cots. You can crash there and rest up.
He nods, thank you, and then I go into the room second. I go to sleep on the cots.
I'm just gonna put you up here to sleep.
Okay.
Put him
Well, I'm
outside the
sleeping on
keep.
the cots. Yeah, because
All the beds are inside the tower.
Put him outside the keep. We're gonna hang him on a tree. Sleep upside down
Anyways.
like a vampire.
you're gonna hang me now, racist, Gray.
Anyways,
Racist,
Eric
the naked
leads you
orc.
up 2 flights of stairs to the top of the tower where the governor's pacing around the parapet.
Told you're the guy to see for payment.
Governor Nighthill,
What?
these people are here to see you. Now, make your statement about payment.
I made it before I was announced.
To the
You said I see
Governor.
the guy pacing. I blurt out, I'm told you're the guy to see about payment.
he stops and turns towards you guys. Payment? What sort of payment?
I don't know. Protecting the lives of your citizens. I assume they're worth something.
Are you guys mercenaries by chance?
No. Just coming through your town and your people wouldn't quit running into us. Usually with an entanglement of kobolds behind them.
Well, for rescuing my people, I shall pay you. But I have a proposition for you.
Money
I can
first,
either-
proposition
I can-
later.
I can either pay you the 500 gold now, or if you will help my town fend off these invaders and help us try to recollect some of the treasure we have, I will let you guys take some treasure from our vault.
So, kill raiders, get their loot, bring it back to you, then get a choice of the loot, or I could just kill raiders, take the loot, and not bother with the middleman.
Aye, gold is one thing, but there are many gems and jewels and art and a few other various
Tosses the
things.
sapphire in the air, catches it back in his hand, like this.
Hmm. It's a bit small to be a regular sapphire. I wonder if somebody else might know something about that.
Doesn't matter, it'll be worth something. Pulls out the medallion. So, what do you know about this?
I would wish to know where you obtained one of those things.
And my question first, good sir. One does not
That is-
simply just bequeath information.
That is a medallion of that pesky cult of the dragon that's been causing us nothing but trouble for the last several months.
Okay, so you do know some things. Why are they here?
That I cannot tell you, but I can tell you that a few monks passed this way recently, and one of them was highly interested in this cult.
Okay. Well, I'm interested in this cult as well. I'm not a monk, though. I'm not just going to pass by.
Well,
Here's
this
the problem.
monk, if you may find him, his name is Leosin. We last saw him and his companion somewhere near the temple. They would have much better information on this cult than I would.
Okay, so round up my group, go kill some bandits, get paid for it, and find a guy who's got more information. Is that the
I'll tell you
gist
what,
of
if
this?
it's about right. But as far as the off from the vault goes, I'll even sweeten the deal. Since you did rescue our people, I will pay each of your party 300 gold apiece right now, and if you bring us back some more of our treasure, we will allow you to take your pick through the vault.
So here's the only problem I have with this. I like the idea of the 300 gold. I really do. But why not give that to your guards to actually make them want to fight for the town? It's fairly obvious to me that they're not well trained. Least you could do is embolden their spirits.
These men have been fighting since the invasion started. They're simply tired.
When did the invasion start?
I'd say we've been fighting off these cultists and raiders for about 3 hours now, nonstop.
In 3 hours, they've lit your entire town on fire. In
Not the
3
entire
hours,
town, just bits and pieces.
in 3 hours, they've managed to segregate you into a small building. In 3 hours, they've managed to get a dragon willing to probably come blow up this keep.
This keeps well enough made that it can withstand a dragon attack, but we will.
Has it ever
Not me.
before?
This is not the first dragon to attack this keep. It's just the
Okay.
first one in a long while.
You don't seem to have any spellcasters. How exactly did you fend off a dragon?
Who said we had to do much of fending him off? He flew around the keep a couple times, blew some flames, and took off. He didn't really seem interested.
So
in us.
it didn't attack the keep. It physically
Eh.
observed your keep. See, I've seen a dragon attack. Been a victim of one. It's not a pretty sight. And regardless of how well made something is, it doesn't usually stand. That's why I asked, and you said it had withstood an attack. That's not an attack.
It was enough of an attack to draw everybody to retreat here for safety.
Well, but
But
apparently
really seemed
raiders
intent
can
on-
do that too.
Didn't really seem too intent on attacking us in general. It just kind of seemed annoyed or bored. I'm not sure.
You ever
It,
thought
it
about
made, it
leaving
made
it
3
a
passes
tribute?
around the place and then left.
You ever thought about leaving it a tribute?
We thought about it, but from anything we could tell, like somebody even tried leaving even a small pile of gold out to try and distract it. I know this sounds strange for a dragon, but he didn't seem interested.
No, it's not strange. All dragons have motives. All dragons have wants, needs, and things they have to do. Speaks in Draconic. I think I would know.
But as far as spellcasters, there are a
No
handful.
reaction to the speaks in Draconic. This guy's a fucking champ. I love him. Alright.
Just because he can't speak it back doesn't mean he doesn't understand you.
So, no glint in his eye that, oh, someone else speaks dragon, or, okay. I'm cool with this.
I hadn't got to finish my sentence yet.
Go ahead.
Say, since you seem to understand the dragons fairly well, some of our spellcasters nearby may be able to help you with some things. They're all currently down resting and preparing in case the dragon returns.
I got a question out of character. Is this town being protected by a goddamn dragon?
No. The dragon actually is attacking the town. It's just not really in the mood to.
Then why would spellcasters help somebody who just spoke Draconic? Okay. Why would spellcasters help somebody who just spoke Draconic, who in turn could very well be like this dragon's spy inside their keep?
Because most of the spellcasters can read and speak Draconic, not fluently, but fairly decent.
All right. Have they tried asking the dragon why it's attacking?
So here's a question. Since you understood what I said, or at least are intimidated enough to understand that you can't speak a language, you say your spellcasters will know what I've just said. How do you know I'm not with them? How do I know you guys aren't with them? And this is all a clever ruse.
Think what you will, we're still going to defend our town until this raid is over. Cultist be damned.
No, I mean,
As far as
I get that, but
as far as your companions go, you do not act like any of the cultists that I've ever seen.
So you've seen them before?
Just the ones that have been raiding all night long. You do not act like any of them.
How is that?
You are too, for lack of better terms, too chaotic. You don't seem very well organized like this group seems to be. Kobolds notwithstanding.
We just marched in a horde of prisoners. We're not organized? By the way, what is Eric still doing here? Go back to your post. Could be a dragon coming to attack.
Eric, you're dismissed. Thank you, my lord.
But really, why exactly, if you can either understand Draconic, or your sorcerers can, why are we to believe that this isn't just a clever ruse to be able to raise money for your keep? We've already been told that you've been investing in renovating it.
Well, yes, the keep was starting to get run down, and it hadn't really been used in quite a while, so I figured, why let it go to waste when we can actually stiffen up our defenses just in case something happened? Luckily, all that gold spent in the last 5 years was well worth it.
So, question. How long then before you started renovating the keep did the dragon attack? Or was it not till after you started renovating?
Dragon simply appeared tonight.
But you said it's attacked before.
Not this dragon.
But a dragon.
There hasn't been a dragon attack on this keep in several hundred years.
But you said it's withstood one, and you knew of its information. So then that goes without saying. Now I have even less reason to trust you.
I don't understand your train of thought.
I asked you about information about the dragon. You said that a dragon had circled it, and it never actually attacked, but it did circle it, seeming disinterested in the attack. And then yet now you tell me that it hasn't been but 100 years. How would you know of this attack? And how would you know that the dragon was disinterested?
One can simply tell the fact that a dragon, if intent on attacking something, is going to
But
take more
it's
than
100
3
years ago.
passes.
How would you have known?
I don't know how that dragon attacked. I simply know that the keep survived. This dragon is. the
I
one
asked
here
you for
tonight.
specifics on the prior dragon attack.
You would have to look it up on our annuals. All I know is that this keep was attacked by a dragon many years ago. I was informing you on the dragon tonight.
I've watched the dragon tonight. And he seems like he's being driven by a higher power, but that's neither here nor there. What do you know of this poison? Shows him the dagger with the poison. You ever seen it before?
I have not, but one of our healers may have.
Okay. What about torpor? Anyone here know in it, deal in it?
Did we rescue any of the alchemists, or were they all engaged in ritual earlier today? Guard, come here. Yes, sir. Do we have any alchemists left in the keep that may help this man acquire some torpor? I think old man Ned might be down taking a nap in one of the beds. He'd be the only- he'd be
pretty
the only
much
one that
anyone
could
I'm
probably
going to
help
need
you.
to speak to's down below. You're just the face man. Is that correct?
There's always a man behind the scenes.
You're talking about poison for alchemy.
No, but
Why would a
I'm
gov-
talking about just is there someone that deals in it? And you're telling me he's down below. Okay, that's fine.
Like, why would a governor be, know every single detail on this stuff?
I didn't
Like, he
ask
may know.
that.
He may know.
Like, out of character here, Bibbs. My character's never said that.
No, but that's why
I've
you're
literally
asking.
called him a face man, though, for the simple fact that he knows where people are, and he is the face of the town. That is not an incorrect statement, is it?
The way you were saying face man made it seem like you thought that there was somebody else behind the scenes in charge.
I'm not saying I don't.
Anyways,
So,
return to
question.
his post.
If I were to say, want to conscript this person to make me more poisons, would the keep fit the bill, as long as we get rid of the raiders?
And that you would have to ask Ned. I don't know what his particular practices are. More the young alchemists, that they would probably charge you. Probably simply out of the treasure you've already acquired from the town.
Well, but what I'm saying is, regardless if they charge me or not, if they do, you're fitting the bill?
Depends on how keen you are to help us.
Well, I've already told you I'm willing to work for the gold. I want information. Leozen has information, so I'm going to go find him. Regardless of whether or not he has the information I need, I do want that information. I want to find out why this name Linnathon keeps coming up. Why exactly it holds such power over kobolds.
Alright. As far as the actual cost on that, like I said, you'll have to ask Old Man Ned. He's a bit eccentric, but he's a good alchemist.
So be it. And with that, I bid you a fair adieu. Fair warning, though. Don't walk downstairs. You're liable to see a nude half-orc. It's not a pretty sight. Alright, with that, are we cutting it here, guys?
Yeah, we'll cut it here.
What about my drinking competition though?
Oh yeah, when are we going to
We'll-
do the drinking contest?
We'll start that in the next round.
Oh dear God.
We're
We're
gonna open off a episode.
gonna open an episode with fucking drinking. This is gonna be great. So
Why
we'll see you
wouldn't
guys
we-
in the next one. Later.
Why would we end the episode with drinking?
I don't know. Doctor, you got an outro this time? Jen got an outro. Anybody else? Did I bore everyone to sleep with 20 questions with Mr. NPC?
Bored the fuck out of me.
Okay, so no other outros. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later.